chance para C para Iniesta, no hay fuera de juego, vamos Iniesta. ¡Gol! Siempre Maradona, genio,
Cleverson, Rivaldo saiu pro Ronaldinho, pé direito, bateu! Gol!
Brasil!
Absolutely speechless. What on earth has happened to Denmark? What on earth has happened to Kasper Hjulmand? What on earth has happened to Eriksen during this World Cup? They had put a stinker after a stinker and another disaster class today by Denmark, and they're out of the World Cup with 1 point and 1 goal scored, and they lost to the Socceroos. Shout out to Australia, and a big apology to Graham Arnold. I had no faith in this manager. This is supposed to be a rebuilding time for the Socceroos. They had other ideas, and for the second time in Australians' history, they will be making it out of the group. So shout out to Australia. What a goal by Matthew Leckie. The solo goal, cutting inside, making Joakim Mæhle just dance on ice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's crazy because only a few moments before that, Wabi KHAZRI scored a ridiculous goal where he made Fofana look stupid, made Ferran look stupid, and that was a great goal by KHAZRI. Didn't know why he didn't start in the first 2 games. Don't understand. What does he do? Comes into the starting 11 and scored the goal, and then obviously Griezmann equalized late for France. So, unfortunate for Tunisia. Look, they put up a good fight, but it's always been the case with Tunisia. Man, they just don't have enough goal scorers in the team. What are they? They only conceded 2 goals and scored 1 goal. So it was a good effort from Tunisia. They knew they just had to win the game. They almost did. Could you imagine had Denmark equalized late and then Griezmann did that to break Tunisian hearts? Oh, that would have been even more dramatic. But this is already even more dramatic because was it rolled offside? I don't think it was. Wait. What? Was it rolled offside? He blew the whistle. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta change my thumbnail. Thank you for letting me know, Arman. Oh, they blew the whistle. They blew the final whistle, I thought. And then I ended the stream. Oh, my God. I gotta fix everything now. But thank you guys for letting me know that. This is just, well, never mind. Wabi KHAZRI scored the winning goal today for Tunisia. Wabi KHAZRI scored the winning goal today for Tunisia. Now, they were hoping that Denmark could do something. I'll tell you this. Denmark could have played for 500 gazillion minutes. They were not going to score. This team flat out gave up. They gave up as soon as Matthew Leckie scored the goal. Not even one time did it seem like, wow, Denmark are close. They're creeping in. They might score a goal here. Disappointing and I'm gonna say embarrassing exit from Denmark. I had such high hopes for this team. They have been playing well. There's a great unity within the squad. They got great individual players, good defensively, great manager. And it's just gone to the ship has sunken. It's sunken. Terrible. But you got to give credit to Australia as well, man. Like, defensively, again, Harry Suter and Rolls, the 2 center backs, just clearing everything. This is what I don't understand. Teams should know this by now. If you're just going to cross in the box against Australia, they're just going to clear it away. They're going to clear every chance you have, they're just going to clear it away. And Australia put in a mammoth effort. And, okay, look, they didn't have a lot of possession in the game, but it seemed like every time Australia went forward, they were going to score. And they just needed that one chance when Denmark had all of their players in Australia's half with 30 minutes to go. Doesn't make sense. You don't have to push everybody forward at that moment. Okay, last 10 minutes when it's desperate times, fair enough. 30 minutes to go. Game management was terrible from Denmark. It just flat out embarrassing. And just no creativity attacking wise. All they did, spam crosses. Cross, 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 cross. That's all Denmark did. Christian Eriksen, love the guy, fantastic player, has been absolutely woeful at this World Cup. No impact whatsoever. He should be the one finding the pockets of space in and around the box. Every time, I think most of the time when he receives the ball, he's 40 or 50 yards out of the opponent's box. Doesn't make any sense for Kasper Hjulmand. Look, I said before the tournament started, I thought Denmark would make it to the semi-final final. I really did, because I thought they would win this group. They would have an easy path to the semifinals final, and they finished goddamn last. I think a lot of people, though, had Denmark finishing in the top 2, and a lot of people had them winning this group. Let's be honest here, people. Come on. But I am shocked. I am genuinely shocked. Now, I had a feeling like, okay, you know what? Australia, they played well against Tunisia. First half, they played well. Second half, they just defended like warriors. They did the same thing today. They didn't. Matt Ryan, who plays for FC Copenhagen in Denmark, didn't have much to do in the match. He didn't have to make it a stunning save. I think he only had to make one decent save on Skov Olsen in the first half. That's it. Like, what? There is so much good talent on this Danish team. You think of Damsgaard, Skov Olsen, Lindstrøm. I think Lindstrøm has been actually the most impactful player for Denmark in this World Cup. Cornelius should never play again for the Danish national team. Kasper Dolberg, love the guy. He's hot and cold, and he's most of the time cold. And yeah, Braithwaite didn't do anything today. Nothing. So, big disappointment from Denmark. But like I said, once again, Australia have made it out of the group. Who would have thought of this happening? Who would have thought of this happening? And it's Matthew Leckie. Great solo goal, like I talked about. Made Joachim Mæhle look like he was on ice. And damn. Now every Tunisian is going to be like, screw you, Denmark. You should have scored. You should have scored. That's all Denmark had to do. Because Tunisia were just begging. It's just crazy because as soon as Tunisia scored, I was like, wow, they might actually do this. They might make it out of the group because they have a better goal difference than Australia. And then 2 minutes later, Matthew Leckie scored. This is the drama of match day 3 we love, people. All I was just hoping for, drama-wise, people, I don't wish this upon countries. Like, if Denmark had scored, like, in the last 2 minutes, would have been insane then. Or, like, 10 minutes to go. Because then both Australia and Denmark would have had to attack. It would have been amazing football to watch. But Australia, just so strong defensively. And once again, Jackson Irvine and Aaron Moy in the midfield. Beast. And also, I just can't believe this because, honestly, people, watching Australia in the World Cup qualifiers in the AFC, they drew with Vietnam, they drew with Oman, and I'm thinking to myself, how is this team? And, you know, I think somebody made a good point yesterday on Twitter that World Cup qualifiers form sometimes doesn't matter because look at how the USA are playing at the moment, at least in the first half. Now look at Australia. They were garbage in World Cup qualifiers. Everyone wanted Graham Arnold sacked. Now look what he's doing. He's in the same boat as Guus Hiddink. Guus Hiddink, a legendary manager, to make it out of the group with Australia. They couldn't do it in 2010. They couldn't do it in 2014. They couldn't do it in 2018. It took Graham Arnold to make that happen once again. Wow. Unbelievable. And shout out to Socceroos. Now, they're just going to have to wait to see who their opponent is. If it is Poland, Australia could be in the quarterfinals. Now, if it's Argentina, look, obviously anything's possible, people. And Australia have shown that even against France, when they had the ball, they were strong. It's just they didn't have a lot of possession and they just, quality-wise, they were just overpowered by France. But in this game against Denmark, I think they had a belief, right? Once you have that belief, you can go on and go on. It's just, just Denmark, man. Denmark are just so disappointing. Big up to Jason, how are you doing? I'm doing well, and yourself? Big up to Daniel, mind blown. Look at Misha, good day. Mikey Mike, how's it going? This was a good hangover cure the day after my birthday. Oh, happy late birthday to you, Misha, and I bet you're loving life right now. Qualifiers, Nations League are different to World Cup and Euros. Mindset changes when you're at the tournament, and then of course you got to drop the R9 emoji. Members, you can do that if you're a member. Well, Albert, don't even. Big up to Cameron. Absolutely unbelievable. Lindstrom, great player, but I don't know what to say. I no idea what happened to them. They are Turkey 2.0. High hopes for them and absolutely bottled it. This is worse than Turkey. I'm sorry. This is worse than Turkey for Denmark. This is worse. You're in a group with Australia and Tunisia. You should be beating these sides. You have Christian Eriksen back. It was looking great in the qualifiers. Yes, you could say qualifiers. They were destroying teams. They weren't, beating just Faroe Islands 2-0. They were destroying teams. Denmark, oh, God. Yep, yes they are, Joe, yes they are. I was watching the games on 2 screens, worth every penny. These last 2 games will be great. Hey, I wish we could have match day 3 all the time, because this is the sort of drama we need. Just so much tension. You could just see the Tunisian fans. They were just watching the Denmark game and just praying that Denmark could score so that they could progress out of the group for the very first time. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for Tunisia. Tunisia played well. Yeah, look, Tunisia played very well today. Now, France, I'm not too worried about them. I mean, Fofana on the goal, by the way, shameful. You have to play to the whistle. The guy is just complaining to the referee, stop playing, allow KHAZRI to dribble with the ball, and then KHAZRI just made Varane look stupid. And great solo goal by him, but Fofana, that was a shameful performance in that aspect at least. That wasn't great, and I'm not too worried with France. Kamavinga was playing a left back. That just explains to you what the French lineup was. I watched the game and, as soon as then Dembele, Griezmann, and Mbappe came on, you just saw the pace picked up and Mbappe was just amazing in that stretch. And now I got to change the freaking thumbnail because apparently the goal was disallowed by Griezmann. Not just today, yeah. Yep. To be fair though, Kendall, I thought Denmark were going to make it to the semifinals. Let me just drop this video on me. Let me just drop this video.
That is blasphemous.
Yeah. We're gonna let that slide. Yes. Denmark from dark horses to absolute disappointment. They will be the biggest disappointment. I don't care. Okay, look, if Germany go out, it's disappointing. Germany at least put up a fight against Spain. Excuse me. They at least put up a fight. Denmark didn't even throw a hand at Australia in the second half. They didn't even try. Shout out to Paul H. Paul always told me when I'm doing these predictions, right? Paul always said, never count out Australia. Well, Paul, you have been proven right with this one. He says, go the mighty Socceroos. Yet again, no one gave us a chance as usual. Denmark were woeful. That is factual, Paul. Defensively, your team is so strong, especially with Harry Suter. And also, Matthew Leckie, amazing solo goal. And I have to give it to Australia. Look, they got blown up by France. France were just amazing that day and just clinical. Against Tunisia, good performance in the first half. Just hang on in the second half. Today, I would say Australia were by far the better team. They had actual tactical idea, they showed intensity, and they showed quality. Denmark have all the quality. Tottenham, Manchester United. Where else? Well, used to be Barcelona, now Espanyol. They have quality. But Australia showed that we actually have quality. And we played better football today. It's just unbelievable. And this is why football is the greatest sport. Because you just don't know. It doesn't matter on paper until you get to the pitch and see what happens. And yes, I saw that. Oh boy, he is screwed. I thought Denmark would reach the quarters or semis. So did I, Adam. So did I. Oh man, congrats Australia. Even Egypt would have played better. A team that always has high expectations. They always bottled it. Yep, an epic fail from Denmark. This is embarrassing, people. This is embarrassing from a team that made it to the semifinals of the Euros last summer. And destroyed their World Cup qualifying group. And go out like this? Shameful. A lot of questions are going to be asked of Casper Human right now. Could we see Redmayne I swear to God, if Redmayne becomes another hero again, imagine if he knocks. Imagine, all right. If Argentina win today and obviously top the group, and if it goes to penalties between Argentina and Australia, and Redmayne saves Messi's penalty, Albert, it was togetherness that got Australia through. Exactly. Look, you just need to have that good team unity, and that's what Graham Arnold has done with this squad. It didn't seem like it during qualifiers, though, Paul. But the World Cup just brings the best out of nations. This is the problem, though. Denmark had the unity. They had the unity in the qualifiers. Now it just seems like a bunch of individuals thrown on the pitch and saying, yeah, you guys figure it out. Eriksson, you'd receive the ball deep in your own half or deep in the opponent's half and try and make something. Nothing. Bro. Okay, people, we need to review the Frank Leboeuf predictions because he might be the jinx now. There's the Leboeuf jinx. Somebody tell me his predictions more. Who did he have winning? I think did he have Denmark winning the World Cup? No, I think he might have had Brazil. I think he had Brazil-Denmark. So, Brazil, start praying. Start praying right now because that is one hell of a jinx if that is the case. And yes, Matthew Leckie is now a legend. He is a legend for sure in the Dancing Bear. Oh, God. Oh boy. Well, I mean, there's not much more to say, people. It's just, look, great effort by Tunisia. They got the win over France. I think it's their third win in World Cup history, so shout out to Tunisia. They're just going to be like, Denmark, you couldn't do us a favor. Really? One goal? Uno. Yhä maaliva? Nope. Just didn't work out for them. And Denmark just imploded, man. Just imploded and embarrassing. You know what, though? Maybe I have some confidence for Finland against Denmark in March. I might be going to the game in Copenhagen, so you know what? Kind of feel a little bit more confident because Denmark, they looked terrible today. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Martinez saves Leckie. Messi turns to Redmayne and yells... Yep. Big moment for the A-League with Leckie goal. This is true as well. You know, the A-League is a good level. It's a good level. They haven't done so well in the AFC Champions League in the last couple of years after, you know, Western Sydney Wanderers won the AFC Champions League. Probably you guys didn't know that. The incredible campaign by them. But, you know, ever since then, hasn't been the greatest. But this is showing that the new generation of Australian players coming through, it is promising. Now, I'm praying Aussies get to the quarter. Socceroos is going to need to do a social media blackout, apparently, according to their coach. I'm going to need to do a social media blackout, apparently, according to the coach. Okay, interesting tactics from Graham Arnold. Interesting. They should be winning today. They should be. I hope so. He said Denmark win World Cup. Oh Jesus. This is every Danish fan to Frank Leboeuf right now. No! Ugh. Man, that France equalizer should have not been disallowed. Oh, now you're going to tell me this is metal? I've been told so many different things in the... Really, was it supposed to be a goal? I had no clue. Had absolutely no clue. With France form pre-tournament, I thought Denmark was going to win this group. So did I. Uruguay versus Ghana again. Yes, cannot wait, Misha. We're going to have a watch-along, people. I haven't done any watch-alongs, but this is the game to do it. So we will be having a watch-along for Uruguay versus Ghana. Oh boy. Mike, was Denmark's Euros a fluke? I don't think it was a fluke, to be honest. I mean, look, if you look at the road for Denmark in that Euros, they played, obviously, Wales in the round of 16. They destroyed them 4-0. Then they played Czech Republic, had to hang on in the last 20 minutes, but still great performance by them. They even took the lead against England, but then, you know, Sterling diving tax. So I don't think it was really a fluke, in my opinion. They deserved it, but like, this team looks unrecognizable. I tweeted that out. It looks, the passing was just god awful, and Australia took advantage of it. Countless times, the reason why Australia got onto the counterattack was because of a misplaced pass by Denmark. And even Kasper Schmeichel, he might be done with the national team. I think he might be done with the national team. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. So, okay. Gotcha. Thanks, Misha, for letting me know that. Griezmann was offside when the ball was crossed, but a Tunisian defender attempted to head the ball away. Instead, it went straight and fell to Griezmann. I was really surprised to learn mid-match that Australia was winning, though. Like, wow, GG to the Aussies. No one would have seen France. Nope. Nope. And if the cannibal scores in the last minute, yeah, look. If that happens, Ghana might as well just join Uruguay then, as a nation. Become one as a nation, because they just own them at that point. Or well, at least Suarez does. So, people, we have 48 of you watching. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Unbelievable day, and we still got Argentina. If Argentina dare go out of this year's World Cup, I'm telling you right now, though. I don't want to jinx anything. Saudi Arabia are beating Mexico by 2 goals. They're beating them by 2 goals tonight. I'm calling it here first. Actually, people, before we head out, I think I asked this yesterday. I'll ask it again. Which 2 teams do you think are now going to progress out of the group in Group C? This is going to be Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico. Let me know right now in the chat before I head out. French public television cut the live because they think that the VAR check was at the end, so the match was the goal. Yes, correct. I thought too, Loon, that the game was over. Even the commentators here in Finland said, yeah, game's over. I'm saying, all right, cool, let me start the stream. That's why I had the thumbnail at 1-1. What? I'm scared for the Saudis. You're scared. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? No, it's not reverse jinx. Sergio, look at freaking Mexico. Look at Mexico. Mexico have to win the game. They're going to leave themselves exposed to the back. And who's going to score for Mexico? They haven't scored a goal yet. They haven't. Now Tunisia, actually, the only teams now in this World Cup that haven't scored a goal are Uruguay and Mexico. So, yeah. Okay, so we got Argentina, Saudi Arabia. We got Poland and Saudi Arabia. Jesus Christ, Albert, you're just choosing for violence here. Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Argentina on fraud watch. Probably Battle of the Green Kids. Actually, good point. Who's going to be... wait, who is the away team? Ooh, Mexico with those nice away kits, though. Ooh, those away kits are nice, though. Leva has a chance to hurt Messi again on the world's biggest stage. I wonder who Barca fans are supporting. Nah, surely they're supporting Messi. Surely. Argentina 1, Saudi 2, and Poland, Argentina. Look, people, the game starts in about an hour and a half. This could be a very fascinating 2 hours. We will be live after the 2 matches, and I'll say it again. If Argentina dare lose that game or go out of the World Cup at the group stage, I will be live for an hour. I can't be longer for that because obviously it's late here in Finland, but they better not bottle this. They better not. Not just Messi. Actually, I think somebody said that Julian Alvarez and Enzo starting, so that's at least a good sign. Argentina, do not dare do this. And Mexico need to win by 4 if Poland and Argentina draw. If Poland win, Mexico are through regardless of how much they win by. Yep, very true. So, I've kind of fancy Saudi Arabia, though. I kind of fancy Saudi Arabia to beat Mexico because we know that Mexico are going to leave themselves exposed at the back. And this is most likely, if Mexico do go out, Tata Martino's last game. And it is officially fuera Tata, adios muchacho, adios. And that would be an earthquake. It would be an earthquake. So, people, we will see you live after Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland, Argentina. Socceroos, congratulations. Tunisia, congratulations on getting your 3rd victory in World Cup history. Denmark, embarrassing, and are already going home. Unbelievable. See you guys after the matches, and just stay safe. And my God, this World Cup is full of upsets.